What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my world. It's World Pass here with a special kind of video today, or I would say like something y'all are not used to seeing is a basically a video about where I was this past weekend. I was at Momocon in ATL, and let me tell you, I've never in a million years would have thought I would end up at a con outside of my state, besides DreamCon, of course. But you know, the only reason I really went was because I won the raffle, one of the raffles to meet Cory Kenshin in a private meet and greet, which was only at Momocon. I had done it on a whim. I was like, yo, let me just do this. It'd be funny if I do end up winning. Like, I don't expect to win. Hella people probably sign up for this, right? Tell me how I get an email like maybe a few days after I enter saying you've won one of the spots in the Cory Kenshin meet and greet. I was like, yo, damn it. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, yo, damn it, I was not planning on, keep in mind this is like a week in advance. Like Sunday is when I figure out, or I think it's like Saturday or Sunday, like last week I figure out that I won the meet and greet, and I'm like, damn, now I gotta drive all the way up to ATL by myself, this, that, and the third. But I pushed myself to go because I was like, this is literally just a free chance to meet Cory. Not really free, you know, but like it was a chance to meet Cory basically. And he hasn't been any closer than Florida to me, right? So I was like, yeah, I don't know if he's ever gonna come back to Florida. The only other time he was in Florida was with Dashi when they were like at that GameStop. I was so mad seeing that video. I was like, yo, that was like closer to me than Atlanta, right? But it was like still like, it was like 3 hours away. I was like, I can't believe I missed that. Like, so like, anyways, just to shorten that summary of how I got here, how I ended up going to Momocon, entered the raffle, didn't think I would win, had to make last second plans to go to Atlanta, stay there, go to Momocon. Oh my gosh, bro, the amount of stays that like were expensive, but it made sense because I was like planning like a week in advance ahead of time. It was super last second, but I pushed myself to go. I was like, yo, it'd be really cool to see Cory, because you know he did shout me out on his channel again. That was amazing, that was awesome. I still think about that to this day. And I was like, it'd be cool if he would like recognize me, but even if he didn't, I was just planning on getting my autograph and dipping, because you know how hard I tried for the first 3 volumes to have him. Like, I think every first 800 volumes got a signature from him or something like that. I always missed it. So I was like, let me go get this autograph and then I'll be out of here. So I really only planned to be there for one night and then come back the next day. And then the homeboy D, y'all know him as Dead Star Fazon on Twitch. He just started doing some content creation. He had told me he was off Friday and Saturday, and I was like, yo, that literally, I was like, he's literally the only person that like would probably have been free, because like everybody else either was like in another state that I wanted to invite, or like probably busy, because weekends are working weekends, you know. So ended up asking him to come with me. He didn't even hesitate. He said, hell yeah, bro, let's go. We end up on a road trip, and it was fantastic. It was such a great time. A lot of bonding happened on that trip. Told me a lot of personal things. We exchanged a lot of personal things, and it ended up just being a really fun road trip. Like, I had never been inside the city of Atlanta before, either always just passing through, or like I had gone recently to visit family, but I had never been like in the super downtown area and stayed there. So it was like really nice to experience a new city, new views. It was a lot cleaner than I thought it would be. Usually, I think because Orlando isn't the cleanest city, I like to think that cities are kind of like dirty, but this Atlanta was super nice, super clean. You gotta pay to park anywhere. Like, again, shout out to D, because he was the one that helped me find parking where that was free. Like, it was free parking and we weren't gonna get towed. Like, I was so like in my head, like if I was alone, I probably would have had to pay $60 for parking twice. That's parking for the hotel and then parking at the con, which, you know, you check in and check out. I would have had, like, I was at the con way beyond checkout time. So shout out to D again. Shout out to his cousin and his cousin's friend. I had the pleasure of meeting them both. They were mad cool, mad chill, and he said while he was out there might as well visit his cousin. And you know, a lot of his people were chill. D, like his family was super chill. And it was like I'm kind of saying things out of order just because I'm trying to build up to the whole meeting Cory thing. But the con was really fun. The con was huge. The convention center, the Georgia World Congress, something like that. That convention center is so big. It felt like double the size of the convention center in Orlando. Like, there were like 5, maybe 6 floors. There were like, it was gigantic. I couldn't even explain it. Like, again, while I talk, I'm just gonna put videos that I took while I was going over there, and you'll see it while I'm talking. But man, it was beautiful. So many people were there. There was so much space. Like, the convention center in Orlando feels so packed. Maybe just because there's more people that go in Orlando, or maybe the space is smaller, but it felt so spacious. And even for the amount of people that went to Momocon, it felt like I had all the room in the world. Like, it was really cool because we got to like go around into the what do you call it, the vendors. We got to see buy a few things, a lot of merch. We got to go to the Monsters We Make panel, the little booth that they had. That was really cool too to see. And honestly, it was really cool to experience a new con. Like, I had a great time. D had a great time. We ended up getting some things for ourselves. Not too much though. Like, I almost went overboard because I bought an extra jacket, but I was like, nah, let me keep it tame because I'm gonna have to spend money again this week. It was super fun. It was super awesome. We got to make, like, I got to watch D make, like, it was a thing I didn't even know they did at conventions, where you make a little figure. They give out figurines, tiny figurines. They let you paint them, and then you can take them home, and it's just free. I was like, yo, that's really sick. And he ended up making one for himself, and it was really cool. Looked very therapeutic for him. He had a great time. And you know, a lot of the sites were like, some of it is usual con stuff, but a lot of it was also like, it was really cool to see how cons in different cities like format certain areas and things like that. Like, they had a whole different like floor just for like arcade gaming and tournaments and just all different stuff separate from like the vendors and stuff. Like, it was really awesome. And then, you know, it was time for me to split off from D. I had to find myself where I was going to be for the Cory Kenshin meet and greet, and honestly, it didn't even take as long as I thought it would be. Like, it was like maybe an hour and a half, but I got there at a good time. I could have been there earlier, but I just really didn't know. Like, I wanted to like experience some of the con as well as waiting for this, but it didn't take too long. They were letting in like 5 people at a time in the line, and it was going smoothly. Like, maybe every 5 to 10 minutes I would move up 5 spaces, but it honestly wasn't a bad way. I mean, standing still for too long, that's the only part that kind of like sucked. But then it came to my part, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna record when we get in, just so I can get like, you know, a video of them, because they were like, as soon as we got in, they were like, yeah, you can't take videos, you can't take selfies, and you're only allowed to take a picture. Give your phone to whoever's there, and they'll take a picture with you and Cory. I was like, okay, rules are rules. That's cool with me. Let me just take a video while we go in. That way I don't have to take one when I'm here. I really wish I would have recorded though, like, just the audio of everybody's reaction, because if y'all don't know, I react to Monsters We Make, right? The Monsters We Make team was super grateful. And Cory himself, they shouted me out. Like, he shouted me out on his channel along with the homie Just Jez. I don't know if y'all like knew that, or if you did or not. Like, the video is up on his channel. So he shouted me and the homie Jez out. And I was like, it'd be cool if they recognize me. If not, that'd be, you know, it's cool. I'm just there to get my signature and dip, you know, and meet Cory, say what's up. And as soon as I lock eyes with one of the people from the Monsters We Make team, I don't want to get names wrong, but I just started following them on Instagram. I think his name was Andrew, something like that. He looked at me, I was like, yo, it's World Paz. And I was just like, I was dumbfounded, bro. I wish I had recorded in some way, shape, or form just how much it like shook me and how excited they were to see me. And then I think one of their names is bro, I'm gonna have to pull up my phone because they just recently started following me. I don't want to get their names wrong. I think it was Andrew, Ash, and there's one more girl that was there. Okay, damn it, bro. I mean, if I don't say the name, I'm just gonna say their like name. Yeah, it was Andrew, it was Ash, and then Skate Vice, or SK6 Vice. I don't know how to pronounce that, but the SK6 Vice was the next one. well, everybody kind of looked up at the same time. They're like, what's he talking about? And then they looked at me and they were both like, yo, it's him. And then Cory out of curiosity, he was like talking to someone, and then like he was waiting for someone else to come here. And he kind of looks over, he's like, yo, what are you doing here? And I was just like, bro, the genuine like excitement in all their faces just is something I'm probably never gonna forget. Like anything that I had planned to say to Cory or to the team instantly left my brain, and I was just so shocked. I was like, I had the biggest grin on my face too, because I was like, yeah, I am here. Like I'm here to meet you and meet the team. So they were so excited. They were so excited to meet me. The team, oh my gosh, Andrew was so nice. All of them were so nice. Honestly, they all signed my poster. I got them all to sign my first volume, right here. So I put the team all signed in the back. It's hella lit. And then I think Cory signed the front. Yup. And it was just an amazing experience. They were so happy to see me. I was so glad I was able to get their signatures. Andrew was basically like, yo, we love your reactions. We love that you react to these things raw, without like reacting to it as its own thing, instead of like having like expectations or comparing it. And they just really like, coming from his mouth, he was like, they just really enjoyed my reactions, and they love how I reacted to Monsters We Make. And I again dumbfounded. I couldn't say anything but thank you. I was just like, thank you so much. And honestly, I had to tell them too. I was like, that's how I feel like you're supposed to react to anything that you create, that people create. React to it as its own thing. Like, don't compare, don't have expectations, none of that. And that's why I think a lot of people call Monsters We Make trash. Is because they're comparing it to something else, or they have expectations because of how big Cory is. I think that's where you kind of fall flat when you critique it, or even like that's why the raw reactions help. That's what he was saying, is like, it's good to see you live react to all of these things, because that's like the rawest and purest emotion, is reacting to it. So it was really cool to see bro, him saying that. I was just like, my god, I was not expecting that when I came here. And then obviously going up to Cory, dapping him up, he was like, yo, what are you doing here? And then I was like, while he was signing it, I was like, oh yeah, I drove up from he thought I was local. He was like, you're local? I had no idea you were local. And I was like, nah, I drove from Florida. He stopped signing, he looks up at me, and of course we dapped up already, and he just comes in for a hug. He's like, bro, my guy. And then I hugged him. He gives a firm handshake, man. Damn, like, bro, I knew Cory was built. Like, I knew he was going to the gym, but once he gave that handshake, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get into the gym, bro. I gotta get into the gym. This dude is bulky. Even hugging him, it was like hugging like a rock. Like, that man Cory, hey, if you wondering why he's gone, he's working on himself. He's working on Monsters We Make. He's probably doing things for his family. He's working on himself. Like, that dude is bulky, bro. Like, yeah, he gotta be like, bros, he gotta be live action Miles Morales. I don't care what anybody else says. Y'all gotta get him in there. Get him in the suit now. But he is so nice, bro. It was just such a genuine experience. He was so happy. The whole team was like, yeah, we gotta get a picture with you. We gotta get a picture with you. And then when I was gonna go get a picture with Cory's like, yeah, get the whole team in. And I'm gonna probably show the photo like right around here. This is where we all took the photo. It was super awesome. Cory's like, yeah, you gotta be in the middle. Put his hands on my shoulders. He's like, yeah, you in the middle right now. And it was just an awesome experience. Like, I probably won't ever forget it. I didn't say much, bro, because anything I wanted to say just left, because I was just so shocked and dumbfounded that they reacted like this with such genuine excitement. And like, it looked like I made their day, and that like really warmed my heart, because I was there for their meet and greet, and when I got there and they noticed me, even the people in line were like, who is that? And it felt like my meet and greet for like that small 2-3 minute interaction. I was like, yo, this is absolutely insane. He was, and after the picture, he was like, yeah, we love watching your reactions, bro. Keep doing the reactions. And all I could really say is thank you. And then I kind of tried to like fit in an extra thing, and I was just like, I love what y'all are doing. Thank you so much. and then I left. Like, I couldn't say anything else because I had the biggest smile on my face. I had like some tears in my, not like falling, but like I teared up because I was just like genuinely so happy. And it was just a great experience. Like, hella people were fanning out in line, and I was just in line quiet because I was just trying to get in, get through, and get in and out, get what I wanted to see him. Initially, I didn't even think anybody would recognize me, and as soon as they saw me walk in the door, like, they were all like, yeah, yo, it's World Pass, my YouTube name. It's so crazy, bro. It was just an awesome experience. Definitely made the whole trip worth it. Afterward, I got to eat and hang with D and his family. We got some Mr. Fries, man, and then we got some what was it called? The Corner? It was something like that. It was an ice cream place. It was so good, so sweet though. That's probably why my nose is like this. Is like it's trying to filter all the sweetness out of my body still. Amazing trip. On the way back, shout out to D for being able to drive. I drove all the way there, and D drove all the way back. And we had a great time. Lots of great memories. It was definitely worth it. I was dreading having to drive alone because I was like, how am I gonna entertain? I can entertain myself for like 3 hours, right? 3.5, like going to Miami and back. I don't know how I'm gonna entertain myself for 6 hours. I did not know I was gonna do that, and I'm just so grateful to D for coming with me and helping me, experience that. The only downside of the trip was that the hotel was kind of tripping. I was trying to call the hotel, make sure we weren't late, but when we got there, it was fine. It was just like impossible to contact them though. And I booked another stay by accident for next weekend. So I was just like, yo, I gotta cancel it. I gotta take the L. I lost $100. Whatever, bro. We have savings. We're good. But it was such a great experience meeting Cory there. Especially if y'all saw my video about when I met Cory at DreamCon. Again, I didn't take anything personal. I've thought about bringing that up to him, but I was just so dumbfounded and just so genuinely happy, like, that the Monsters We Make team and him, they both recognize me. So I'm still like, yo, thank you so much, bro. Like, anything I wanted to say, I was gonna say in this video, especially if they're watching. So y'all made my weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you for making Monsters We Make. I couldn't even say it in person, but like, y'all really are doing what I aspire to do, is like make my own story, make my own comic. Cory being obviously the person with the idea, and then getting a team for professional help to adapt it. It's him being a YouTuber. It's like, you really don't have to have any criteria to start doing something like this. Like, it's the biggest, like, do whatever you want to do. Anybody can do anything they want or set themselves out to do kind of thing. Like, I can imagine if Cory like had the ability to do it on his own, he would, because a lot of us don't have the money to pay like a team, or have the reach to pay for a team. So like, seeing y'all all like work on this and help him out, it's just like, I'm like, damn, this is really possible. Like, if I ever get to the point that like I can pay for a team, I would too. But right now I'm doing it solo dolo, and it's just super inspiring to see y'all make your own thing, help Cory envision his ideas, and to do it so beautifully too. All the art in Monsters We Make is amazing. The paneling, just everything about it is just so good to me, and I think that's why I really resonate and love it. Is because this is coming from a YouTuber. Like, literally anybody can be a YouTuber. That kind of like shows you anybody could do this if they put their mind to it. So again, I probably wouldn't have had the time to tell this in person anyway. They probably would have been like, all right, next, get out. I don't care who you are. But yeah, bro, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are so inspiring. I pulled up, I don't know, nobody asked me about my shirt, right? Because I'm just repping my own series, but I pulled up in my own Spectrum shirt, just because I felt it was right. Spectrum is my personal series, so we took a picture there. If I ever can get Spectrum off its feet and start making it consistently or making it professionally, whatever, looking back at that picture will be so fire. Like, damn, I was in my own Spectrum shirt, repping my own series at a meet and greet for Cory, Kenshin, and his series, the team working on his series, Monsters We Make. It's just gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool to look back on. And I really just enjoy reading everything that y'all have put together. It really means a lot. So I will keep doing reactions. I'm pretty sure my boy Just Jez We'll keep doing reactions as well. If I would have wished there was a world where me and Jez would have been able to both go. That would have been so awesome to have him near me. But you know, things happen. At least mentioning him, I felt like was right. I was like, yo, other dude doesn't live near me. He couldn't come, but I had to come because I was able to. So yeah, bro, that was my meeting with Cory Kenshin. Again, it was a private meet and greet. It was actually perfect because I felt like if it wasn't private, I wouldn't have had that experience. And it was just so cool the way it was actually just really cool that I won the raffle. Got me out of the house, gave me another reason to waste gas. Thank you. That's a joke. Gas is crazy right now though. And again, it's one of my highlights of the year. One of my highlights of the year. I didn't really feel like I fully met Cory the first time at DreamCon correctly. This made up for all of it. Like I was so glad that I was able to do that. And if y'all don't know the story as to when I first met Cory, he probably doesn't even know because everybody coming out of that nightclub at DreamCon was lit, bro. Everybody was lit, man. So I doubt they remember any of that, but that's on my DreamCon, I think 2025, 2024 DreamCon review, recap, something like that. Go check that out. And I'm gonna end this video before it gets too long, but enjoy the footage y'all saw, all the pictures, everything. And I'll see y'all in the next video. This has been World Pass. Make sure y'all remember to drink enough water, eat enough, get enough rest, take care of personal hygiene. We cannot be the best version of ourselves, spread our positive energy throughout the world without first taking care of ourselves. This has been World Pass, and I'm a peace out.